My friends and I saw something on a school trip and none of us haven't been able to recover from it. On a school trip to this huge forest and lake place. We stayed there for 2 nights and a morning. Now I'm in early secondary school, but I'm mature enough to know what I saw. We've been in the school for about 2 years now, year 8. This trip we would do water activities like canoeing and such. But what we saw at night scared us all and we're too scared to even mention it. Before my friends and I slept, we all promised each other that we would meet up in the toilets at night, which was quite a walk away. The teachers were right outside of my tent, so we waited a few hours chatting or on our phones. By midnight is when they blew out the fire and went to bed in the teacher's lodge. This is when a friend and I got out of bed and walked to the toilets. After a few minutes of waiting, the rest of the friend group came and we chatted in the toilets and snuck around the shop of the building. Finally, we walked back and the moon is shining right on us. A friend actually got a picture of the moon as we were walking back. A full moon, which was normal for the few days before and after our stay. But what was weird about it, the moon was a bright yellow and orangey color. We laughed about it, saying that a werewolf would come out and eat our least favorite teacher. The walk back was close to the lake and throughout the night we had heard geese noises. We heard this strange noise come from the water. But this time it didn't sound like the geese did before. It was an eerie sound, hard to explain. We looked around to see if one of the boys was trying to play a prank on us. We saw nothing and most of us brushed it off. Instead of my best friend, staring at something in the distance. She told me and pointed to what looked like a figure in the water. I replied and tried to reassure her it was probably just a buoy in the water. She denied it and told all the others. Some people saw the figure, but I said it was just a buoy. Until it moved. It swayed to the right. Probably the wind, I said. But then it sank. A buoy sank into the water. We were all silenced as it did so. We waited at least 30 seconds for it to pop back up. But it never came. We ran all the way back, which a normal 8-minute walk felt like forever. As we ran back, we came across 2 boys from our school. We told them not to go to the toilets, even if they were busting. They didn't listen and went anyways. None of us slept that night, all of us trying to explain and reassure ourselves what it could have been, but there was no possible explanation. In the morning we walked past it, but no buoy was there. It was too tall to be a geese and too big to be a fish. All of us believed it was a human-like creature. The boys came up to us in the morning as well, said they saw something, but when they saw it, it wasn't in the water. We all asked 2 staff members who would usually work on the waters. But when we did, they gave each other a cold look. They told us that we were just tired, and there's nothing in the water. I know this is a public place, but what the hell was that? After they told us there was nothing, they told other staff members and walked off to their trailer thingy. I think of it every night. I sometimes see it in my dreams. My friend has the photo of the moon, but that's the only image we have.
Make sure to like and subscribe for more.